You have no idea how many times I've re-recorded this voiceover because I keep not writing a script for it. And because I keep not writing a script for it, I keep tripping over my words, which is bad. I also am recording this on my phone because I don't have recording equipment. I have a singular microphone and it's not here. So you get a phone recording. Now, let's get to the meat of this. This is a tarot card for a tarot deck that I'm making with my friends. We're basically going to be drawing all of our characters from our D&D games as major arcana on a 22 card deck. This is the first one I'm making. It's the devil, and the character in question is mine. She's called Red, and her chief trait is that she sucks. She is the devil card. First of all, you can see that I'm drawing right now on the right of the card. She becomes a devil after she dies. She made a deal with a lady of the hells that turned out pretty bad, and she became a devil. So that's her on the right. That's called Alizarine. That's what her devil form ends up being called. But in life, she is the one on the left. Her name is Red. It's not really her name, but it's what she goes by. And she was a gambler and a mercenary and all around just a big bugger, a big mess. And you would think that such a character might be a rogue, but no, she's a bard. If you've ever visited my art fight page, you'll see that a lot of people draw her with cards because she's a gambler, but a couple people might have drawn her with her violin. I believe so, yeah. Yeah, I have one as my desktop actually with Red and the violin because she's a bard. She also used to be a monk, but she dropped that class entirely. She was a monk bard multi that ended up just being a bard. You can see here I'm doing the line work for her. She is terrible. I love her. The line work, however, is delightful. It's inspired by Art Nouveau Lido prints because I am obsessed with Art Nouveau Lido prints. If you've ever visited my pages, you just have to scroll for like 2 minutes before you find something or other inspired by Art Nouveau Lido prints. Specifically, Alphonse Mucha. I love the way that he draws the. Oh, I love it. I love the women paintings so much. Okay, I love them so much. So that's kind of one of the aesthetics that I draw my art in when I do like semi-realism proportions, but I give them line work instead of painting them. I go for like that Art Nouveau kind of vibe. You'll see when we get to coloring that the colors are very warm. That's also inspired by Art Nouveau prints. And I try to do slightly thicker lines on the outside than on the inside, just to sort of replicate that vibe. You'll see at the end that I'll also add like a slight offset of red underneath the line art to sort of again imitate that like Lido print that's like 4 color, 5 color, 6 color Lido print where there's like a slight offset between the colors. You can also see that I did the borders of the card. They look like hellfire because devil, she goes to the hells, guys. It's not that deep. And Red as a character obviously has to be dressed in red. That's pathetic, but I'm going to keep that in. She's kind of, I think I made her sort of by thinking, okay, Carmen Sandiego, but not really. I think that was one of my inspirations. I made her forever ago. I don't actually remember. She's also a gambler. You can see she's got the 4 suits of cards as buttons on her coat. She's got the ace of hearts on her hat. And her devil form draws upon like moth and butterfly motifs. You can't really see it on this one, but she's got, right now I'm drawing the chest thing. She's got like her ribs jut out because in life she had a tattoo on her ribs that looked like a butterfly. You can't see that on this drawing, but I promise it's there. She's also got like fluff on her neck, fluff on her arms. That's sort of meant to be inspired by a moth. She's got there in the back, you can barely see them, but she's got wings. She's got moth wings, and the moth wings have card suits on them as well. She's got the heart right there. She also got goat legs because I thought it would look cool. I thought, you know what? Make her a smexy devil or whatever, but give her goat legs. Her horns are also meant to be sort of like butterfly antennae, kind of curled inward. She's fun, and I decided because she's a redhead, I would make her devilish form have fire as her hair. And she's also got a tail. You can't see it on this drawing, but she's got a tail, and the tip of it is also fire. Here I'm shading the drawing. Like I said, very soft shading. Sort of like Art Nouveau vibes. And I'm just sort of doing highlights as well. I do my shading. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that gorgeous little glow. Because her hair is made out of fire, it glows. But as I was saying, I do shading on a multiply layer. And then I do lighting depending on how I feel. Maybe an addition, maybe a screen. This one I believe is a screen layer in yellow. And then in white for the gold at the edges. And here I'm doing, what am I, oh, I'm cleaning up the bottom. Yeah, I'm cleaning up the bottom here. But yeah, I'm really happy with these. I think the one that I'm going to do next is going to be the one that my friend played in the same one shot, which is going to be Death in the deck. You'll see why. And here I'm adding the text, 15, the devil. And this is the final card.